back at you. I like it that you're here. I like it that you like to be here. And that's what the whole show today is all about, everything I like. And, yeah. Now, I'm not just saying that because, you know, people are here and, like, I have to say it. Now, I genuinely, sincerely mean I like everything on the show today. Sincerely, I do. Not that every day I don't like it, but, no. Today I like everything. And today, if it was a letter, the show is not a show, but a letter, I would sign it Sincerely Ellen. That's how I made. And the word "like," let me just tell you too. I've thought about it all night long. I worked late in my cubicle, and I thought about it. Because like is a word that's very non-committal, you know? It's not love and it's not hate. It's just, like is sort of middle of the road. And I don't think you can really trust people that use that word too much because, you know, if you say, how did you enjoy my casserole? And especially if it's a high pitch, I liked it. Like, that's in other words, if you translate that, it's, oh, was that casserole? That's what they're saying. If I say I like food, I really like it. I really do. Like, I like salmon. It's good. And yeah. Let's hear it for salmon. Let's hear it. That's too much. I like it, but it's good for you and all that, but I don't love it. I don't. It's going too far. I think I save that kind of passion for Orange Ruffy. I do. And, you know, I find if you love something, you probably also like it. But if you like something, you don't have to love it. And, by the way, while I'm speaking of it, if you love something, set it free. But if you like something, keep it around and whine about it all day. Why don't you? You know what I like? Here's what I like. I like a bunch of things, but I like finding money in your pockets. Oh, man, that's sweet. What a wonderful surprise. You put your hand in your pocket and you find crumpled up and you think it's like it's a couple of ones, but it's actually a 5 and a 1. $6. You feel like you have money to burn. Like, gum for everybody, you know? And you know what I really like, too, is if you're at the grocery store and you're in line behind someone doing their yearly shopping, and all of a sudden, and it's the only lane open, and all of a sudden another lane opens up and you hear, I can take the next person, that's pure joy. You're out of there. Thought you were going to be there forever just judging everything they're buying because you're furious at the back of their heads, you know. And you run with your Hungry Man dinner and your 6-pack of Mr. Pibb and you scream, I like it! And here's a good one too. When you think you're out of toothpaste and then you use all of your strength to squeeze out that last drop, that's beating the system right there, isn't it? And I like it. You know what else I like? Dancing. without your smile over there, you German judge. This is going to be a great show. It is, at least for me anyway. Today's show is called The I Like It Show. And, yeah. It's a name that I came up with. You're probably all questioning, how would you come up with such a name, Ellen? And I was, again, last night working late in my cubicle, and I made a list, because I don't ever, sometimes I go with the first thing I think about, but usually I like to really think it through and make sure I'm making the right decision. And I had a list. I had things I like show, and then I put Ellen likes to like, and then liking you, liking me, and I thought, I'm saving that for my one-woman show on Broadway later. And then it hit me. Just sometimes it's just so simple that you pass it up. It's the I Like It show. And so after I came up with that, I stood up and I said, I like that title, to no one in particular, because I was alone. And so to give you an idea, just to start you out, because you're wondering, what do you like, Ellen? Here's, once again, Sherry Shepherd going down the luge. She's okay. That's why I can show it over and over again. She's fine. I like it. And also, I like everybody who's on the show today. Simon Cowell is here. Simon Cowell from American Idol. Some people don't like Simon. Simon doesn't like much, but that's okay, because I like him. And I really like this singer. He's an international superstar is who he is. And his album is #1 in 49 countries, which I did not know. James Blunt is here to sing You're Beautiful, You're Beautiful, You're Beautiful, it's true. From his CD Back to Bedlam. And I like this guest so much that I invited him back. He's here to play a song and tell us a joke. 7-year-old music prodigy Marc Yu is here. Oh, this kid is brilliant, brilliant. Last time he was here, he told me he loves telling jokes. He told me a very funny joke. This is him last time he was here.
3 notes went to a bar, C, E flat, and G. And the bartender says, "Get out of here! We don't serve minors!"
Later in the show, I'm going to show you 2 surprises of things I really like a lot. I'm not going to tell you what they are till the end of the show. I'll show you, actually. One of them, I'll tell you one thing, it's covered with cheese. And the other one would eat the cheese if you're not looking. And I'll show you those later in the show. You know what else I like? Today's studio audience. I like y'all a whole lot. Too much applause for yourselves. I like that you like you too, I do. Especially I like you riding a mechanical bull. I like that. Let's look at you riding a mechanical bull. You know, I bet you didn't think you could do that. And you were right, you can't. It's hard to hold on to that thing. And bulls, by the way, in real life are not that slippery. What I like about my audience all the time, you're up for anything. I say, ride a mechanical bull, okay, or audition for hidden audience talent, okay. So, and we've found some. We've been showing you how talented our hidden audience talent is for weeks now, and it's the perfect Olympic event. And so we've gathered the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the king of the hill, the #1, top of the heap. Starts! And they'll be competing all week, culminating in the most dramatic gold medal ceremony ever. And you're going to see that all week. And, not on Thursday. Thursday, we're dedicating our entire show to people who work in offices. Some people that I've worked with are going to be here. I've worked in a lot of places. So there's this one coworker who claims I borrowed money and never paid her back. You know how much? 35 cents. She's coming to collect her money. But anyway, I also work here, and my cubicle, I like to decorate mine. That's why I've asked you. Here's my cubicle upstairs. That's all my stuff. That's where all the magic happens. And so I was curious what your cubicle looks like, because I know people really like to decorate them. So this is from Lori Butcher in Spring, Texas. Her cubicle is decorated for Christmas. This is it's a smart idea to decorate your cubicle, because I think, #1, you're less likely to be fired when people have to hire someone to remove all that wallpaper. It's going to take them weeks. This is Patricia Decker in Bradford, Massachusetts. She decorates for every holiday. This, of course, is St. Patrick's Day. And Jody Kittle in Essex Junction, Vermont. She works at Ben & Jerry's corporate offices. And it's adorable that dog takes that woman to work. If, by the way, you go into Ben & Jerry's, I suggest do not try Funky Chunky dog hair ice cream. I like that setup. That's nice. She doesn't have a chair at her desk. She just, lays on there. I have a similar thing, because this to me is too formal, and you see it here, obviously. You will, because we haven't gone to commercial yet, but you at home don't see. I don't like to be this formal, so when we go to commercial, I like to relax myself, and I'll just curl up. Don't go away. When we come back, 7-year-old music prodigy Marc Yu is going to be sitting right here. Our first guest is like no other 7-year-old we have ever met, which is why he's back for the I Like It show. From Monterey Park, California, please welcome musical prodigy Marc Yu. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Very dapper. You look great. And I got a poster here of you. You're selling out concerts. That's amazing. Look at that. That's exciting, huh? So thank you for being on my I Like It show, because I like you. That's why I wanted you here.
Thank you.
And what do you like?
I love the limousine ride last time when you gave me the joke books. The people here are very nice. Oh, and I love the junk food my mom won't allow me to eat in the green room.
Are you storing it up so someday you can eat it?
Yeah.
Good. You just take it with you. It's free. Just take it all with you.
Take the whole basket.
The whole basket. Take it all. Take the basket and everything. All right? Do you have another joke for me today?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
A man walks into a bar and orders a beer. He takes his first sip and puts it down. Then out of nowhere, a monkey swings down and steals the beer from him. The man asks the bartender, "Who owns that monkey?" The bartender says it belongs to the pianist. So the man walks over to the pianist and says, "Do you know your monkey stole my beer?" The pianist replies, "No, but if you hum it, I'll play it."
That's a good one. I like it. You know, your jokes have a theme. They're all taking place in a bar. Hey, we gave you an accordion last time you were here. Do you play the accordion yet?
I love the accordion, but it's too heavy and it's too big. Can you sign it so that I can sell it on eBay? I'm just kidding.
that's what you'd like to do with it, it's yours. I'll sign it, and we'll give the money to a charity of your choice.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. You're a funny fellow. So, did you just come back from Hong Kong recently?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I think. And I love Hong Kong. Long Long is a famous pianist. He's a virtuoso, a 23-year-old virtuoso. And he invited me to Hong Kong, and he even invited me to go to the backstage. He invited me to play it.
You played with him?
No, he invited me to go to his concerts.
Wow.
Yeah, and he invited me to play at his master class.
Wow.
I played the piece for him, the same piece I played for you last time.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, do you get nervous when you do things like that?
No,
No?
I'm not nervous.
You're not nervous now?
Yeah.
You? No?
No, I'm not nervous.
No? You're just excited?
Yeah.
Now, and I want to remind people you're wearing the gloves because it keeps your hands warm so when you go to play,
You
right?
call me red-handed again.
Yeah, I caught you red-handed again. That's right. All right. Oh, I adore you. Okay, so why don't you take those gloves off if you wish. You do whatever you want, and you want to play. What song are you going to play for us?
I'm going to play a piece that is very rhythmic. It involves a lot of tapping on the piano and plucking the strings. This piece is called Rhythms from the North Country by Gwyneth Walker. She is still composing, unlike most of the composers I like who are already decomposing. Can I take the gloves?
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Come underneath the piano. Papa, go underneath the piano. Yes, I've done that.
You should have gone underneath. All right. You are remarkable. And will you come back and see me as often as you possibly can?
Okay,
All right. Thank you, Mark.
you're welcome.
All right. We'll be right back with Simon Cowell. Don't go away. Our next guest has been called rude, smug, and mean, but I like him. Have a look. Please welcome back the painfully honest Simon Cowell. How about that kid?
I loved him.
Yeah.
tough
You have
act to
nothing
follow.
bad to say about him.
Why couldn't you put him after me?
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone can follow him, you can.
No, I'm not sure
Yeah,
about that.
yes, you can.
No.
Now, see, and everybody, you come out, and every time you're on here, people love you. And I think that if it's possible, you're meaner this season than you've ever been. And yet, people love you because mostly you're right. But do you ever say anything that you regret, like you cross the line and you actually attack someone in a way that you feel bad about?
Well, I'll be honest with you. At the time, Ellen, no. And then I watch it back, and then I see the whole package, which is, you know, my dog died this morning, and I'm singing this for Lassie. Whatever, comes in, I'm horrible, and then I go, oh, why did I say that? But, you know, I'm not aware of it's always the pre-story that affects it, and I'm not aware of that. You know, they just walk in the room. So, yeah, I watch it back sometimes with my girlfriend, and she's kind of like nudging me in the ribs, smacking me.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're there for the moment, and you're seeing a lot of people in it.
Right. But, like, for instance, and some people can change, you know? Like, what would you say to this guy, for instance, if he walked in and auditioned?
I would say handsome. Who is it?
It's you at 18 years old.
I was right. Now I know why you were turning that away. Okay, touche.
Yeah, people just can be groomed. They just sometimes they're being led down the wrong path.
Just took me 30 years, didn't it?
Right, yeah. You're doing just fine for yourself.
Thank you.
You've got so many good things going on. Il Divo is doing amazingly, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're...
Well, you had them on the show, so thank you.
Yeah. Oh, God, people love them. They're amazing. All right, now I have some favorites here. Do you agree with me? I think Ace is somebody that's going to be huge.
Yeah, and what I like about this guy is he's not like a stage school brat. You know, he's very unaffected. And the more you meet him, the more you like him. Girls will adore him. Good voice. He's going to go far.
Yeah, he's cute and got an amazing voice.
Yeah.
And now this is Kelly Pickler.
Yeah.
And do you like her?
Well, I love Kelly. What I like about Kelly is, you know, she's got a hard story. You know, she's had a tough life.
Yeah.
So you really will her to do well.
Right.
You know, she's not like a privileged monster. You know, she needs this.
Yeah.
And I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what is your beef with Taylor Hicks? What's wrong with you?
Well,
why don't you like him?
I think sometimes when you meet these people for the first time, you're kind of there as you would normally be within a record label, which is what would happen if you walked into my record label. You don't know. The advantage for somebody like Taylor is that the more you get to know him, the more you like him, and he does stand out. So he's going to do good.
He's different.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah, I do like him.
Strange, but different.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
We are.
And Kelly Clarkson, you've got to be excited. Two Grammys that she just won, and
Unbelievable.
look what you're producing. You know, incredible.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
Then it means it's a competition worth winning.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does. It really says something like, you know, you better take it seriously because look what you can get out of this.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely
well, I'm
right.
loving it. Everybody else is loving it. The ratings are through the roof, so I'm excited to see what happens. And when we come back, you've said so many things. I was going to say horrible, but you also say nice things. But you've said so many things. We're going to actually give you quotes and leave a word out and see if you can remember exactly what the word is that you've said.
This isn't live, is it?
Yeah.
It is live.
No, but we're going to air it like it is. We'll be right back. We're back with Simon Cowell. We're going to find out how he remembers just how brutally honest he can be. So we're going to play a game called Simon Said. I'm going to read you things you've actually said to contestants on the show. We're going to leave part of the quote out, and you're going to try to fill in the blank. And I'll give you a couple of tries, all right? And you'll see it as I say it. You just blanked one of the most beautiful songs of all time.
Murdered.
That's right. You just murdered. You probably got a book of quotes that you just look up and say, I'm not being rude, but you have the personality of a blank when you sing.
Paula Abdul? No?
Try it again and offend someone else now. I'm not being rude, but you have the personality of a blank when you sing. This is a weird one for me.
Ryan.
Of a hippo. What?
Shall I tell you a story about that?
You please, because I don't know what kind of personality a hippo has.
Well, nor do I. Sometimes when we're bored, we have a game where we make each other say a word.
Oh.
And they gave me hippo.
Uh-huh.
So I had to somehow put the word hippo in the critique.
I see.
Which is ridiculous. So, but they used it, and I'm watching it back going, this doesn't make any sense at all. So
No.
I'm glad I can explain that one.
I'm glad you're finally telling us, too. If I can be honest, you are more blank than American Idol. I can see you on that show doing very well.
You are more blank. More. And I can't remember any of this.
This was this season. Now, Jerry Springer.
Oh,
you remember that?
I do remember that one. Yeah.
I remember that one.
And she was very Jerry Springer.
Yes. Yeah.
Didn't take it too well.
No. All right. Well, now you know that this stuff is going to come back and haunt you. Try to use the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'll remember next time.
All right. All right. It's time to see who's made it to the semifinals. One of my favorite Olympics competition, Hidden Audience Talents. Let's meet our contestants, Gina Elser, Colleen Chandley, and Letitia Widman. Come on out. You're our... Hi. 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 All right. Congratulations, you've made it to the semifinals. You're all gifted and hopefully insured. All right, one of you will leave with a goal today, and the judges, it's all in their hands right there. What a happy group that is. All right, you're Gina?
Yes.
Gina, you'll go first. Where are you from?
Fresno.
Fresno, and what do you do there?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm. How many kids?
One son.
How old?
7.
Hello.
Holla.
What's his name?
Eric.
Eric, hello. All right, and what is your talent?
I can do
Here,
a
you
tongue twister. Okay.
You can hold it.
I can do a tongue twister all in one breath.
All right.
Okay. Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better, that will make my batter better. So she bought a bit of better butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and her batter was not bitter. So 'twas Betty bought a bit of better butter.
I remember you. All right. Okay. And your name is?
Colleen.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Yes, stand back there. Just wait. Colleen, and where do you live?
I live in Newport Beach.
Okay, and what do you do?
I do a human jump rope.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So-
With your arms?
Yeah, I step through my arms.
So you
and
don't
then
need
keep
this, do
going.
you?
No, actually, if you can hold that. I'm gonna take off my shoes.
All right.
So I don't trip on them. Okay.
I bet you know a good chiropractor, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Colleen. Let's go to the judges and see what the judges say. Gina, we're going to start with Gina. Let's give Gina's scores. All right. Next, Colleen. And Letitia. Wow. All right. The tongue twister gets the bronze. Let's go over here. You'll receive the bronze. And wonderful. There you go. And the silver goes to Colleen.
Thank you.
And the gold. There you have it. Thanks to all of you for participating in our Olympics event, Hidden Audience Talents. If you like surprises, don't go anywhere. When we come back, I'm going to show you 2 things that I like a lot. Be right back. I have a brand new little thing in my life, and so I thought, and you see, you have to be kind of quiet because I don't know how he's going to respond because he's never been on TV before. And so let me get him, and this is his television debut. What about these people out here? What about the people? How cute is this thing? It was on the street and it needed a home, and his name is Wolf, and I rescued him about a month ago, and he's the cutest thing in the world. What if you would show people how cute that you are? I like it. I like it. And the kitties are being great with him, and he's the best thing in the world, so I like him a lot. And then the other thing that I talk about all the time, animals to me are things that I like a lot, and I like food a lot too. And so one of the foods that I talk about all the time, I got for all of you, but don't make too much noise. It's not that huge. It's not like caviar anyway. But anyway, I got cheese pizza for everybody. So bring out cheese pizza for everybody. My guests, Simon Cowell, James Blunt, and Marc Yu. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.